All right. Let's see. I think 3.2. Yeah, 3.2. 25, 3.218, 3.218, number 8. And here is the question. Okay, is a measure of 33 inches far away from a mean of 18 inches? Is a measure of 33 inches far away from a mean of 18 inches? As someone with knowledge of statistics, you answer it depends. Well, standard deviation. Okay, this is your empirical rule question. This is the question I told you about would be on the test. And it would be nothing but empirical rule. Well, that's nice. Why isn't my camera working? There we go. And there's that. So go ahead, and I know you didn't print this out, so go ahead and draw your empirical rule. Draw your curve. Or did somebody print these out? Did anybody print them out? I didn't think so. Go ahead and draw it. And what did they say the mean was? The mean is 18 inches. So the mean is in the middle. I'll take my handy dandy mean and put it right here. And what was the standard deviation? The first one says 3. A says 3 inches. So that's going to be 21, 24, 27, 15, 12, and 9. Some of y'all haven't even finished writing curve, have you? But you don't need to print these out. Mean is equal to 18. Standard deviation is equal to 3. That's what I just drew. So where is 33 inches? Somebody tell me where 33 inches is. Can y'all see my curve all right? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Can y'all see it? Okay, then somebody say something. Where's 33 inches?
It's an outlier.
It's an outlier. So that means that's a lot. So what's the question say? Suppose that data came from standard deviation. How many standard deviations is 33 from 18? Well, let's go on out. Let's go on out and see how far it really is. Well, this is 6. This is 30. This is what, 3? and this is 33. Well, there's one standard deviation. There's two standard deviations. There's three standard deviations. There's four standard deviations. And what? 5 standard deviations. Aren't you glad you printed these out? Yeah, I'm glad. So 5 standard deviations is A. All right, what about B? What's the is 33 inches far away from a mean of 18 inches? Yes, because it's more than 2 standard deviations. Suppose the standard deviation of the underlying data is 9 inches. So this is C. Of course, you got to draw another curve. So this is 18 inches, which is the mean. And the standard deviation for C is 9 inches. So that'd be 27. That'd be 36. And that'd be what, 45? Y'all check my math. And that'd be 9 inches. That'd be 0 inches. And that'd be negative 9 inches. So where is 33 now? Where's 33 inches?
13.5.
Yep, it's in the second standard deviation. And remember the green? So somebody tell me, what region is it in? Is it in the green region, the yellow region, or the outline region?
Green.
It's in the green. So if it's in the green, that means it's what? What's the green area represent? What does the green area represent?
It's more likely to happen.
No, it's not the word that I put on the curve. That's a good guess, but that's not the answer that I put on the curve the last 5 or 6 times that I've drawn it. And that you were supposed to print it out and copy it down. What's the word that I put on the green region?
Normal.
Normal, thank you. There's gonna people fail this. The people gonna fail this test. You know why they're gonna fail it? Because they're too lazy to print out a graph. Next. No, because 33 inches is in normal region, less than 2 standard deviations. That is one of the easiest questions on the test. And y'all, some of y'all didn't even print these out. I told you to print them out. Next. I'll let y'all do this one since it's the same question. All right, you do this one. I'll blow it up. Go ahead and draw your graph since you didn't print it out. There it is. Go ahead and do it. It'll take you extra long while because you got to draw the graph. I'll just pull my graph out because I've got mine print it out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We got 2 people that don't have the video turned on. Oh, we pairing up on the laptops. Oh, okay. Well, we still got 1 person missing. Oh, okay. Mr. Smith, you don't have a laptop?
Her laptop died. Yeah.
And I left mine at the house this morning.
Oh, that's okay, Mr. Smith. The way I feel right now, I don't care.
Does he have
And I
COVID?
took Benadryl, and it still had to help. Well, that's what I get for doing what I did yesterday, so I'm not going to say anything.
Hunter tried to email you, Mr.
Yeah, he
Smith.
did.
Okay.
I'm just aggravating him. You know, he's tough. He can handle it. No, he's one of those snowflakes. All right, so here you go. So what is the mean on this one? That means I want somebody to read it and tell me what the mean is.
18.
The mean is 18. So the mean for both questions is equal to 18. Okay, let's see what A says is standard deviation. A is standard deviation is 3, so it's the same question, except it's going to ask a different. So that's going to be 21. Mean is our standard deviation is equal to 3. 21, 24, 27, 30. I'm going to take it all the way out to 33 like I did last time, because I don't know what the number is. I can't remember. 15, 13, 12, and 9. And I'm going to color it in just like I did last time. And just like I showed y'all each time I did the empirical rule. That's normal. That's
Hey, Hubert,
yes.
you went from 15 to 13, from 13 to 12, and then from 12 to 9.
Okay, well.
I just wanted to let you know. I don't really care
18
how to
to
do it, but I just
15,
want to let you know.
15 to 13, 13 to 9, and 9 to 6. How about that? I'm not going to take extra Benadryl again. All right. And then the outlier is from 27 on and from 9 back. And the question says, what is 27? So somebody tell me what 27 is.
Outline.
99.7.
It's outside of normal. Okay,
Outlier.
whether it falls between the orange, the yellow and the pink, is still outside the what? What's the green area
Normal.
called?
Normal.
It's outside the normal area. So it's outside of 2 standard deviations. What about 6 inches? Well, down here, you got to draw you another curve. 18, 24, 30, 36. 18 minus what I say mean is 18. And standard deviation is 6. That'd be 24, 30, 36. 18 minus 6 is 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Take my green. Take my yellow. And my pink. What about 24 inches, 27 inches now?
Normal.
27 is normal. Let me ask you 2 questions. I want to ask everybody 2 questions. I want you to be truthful. Number 1, have I went over this before with this class?
Oh, yeah, you have.
And what did I tell y'all to do with this right here? What did I tell y'all to do?
Take a picture.
And print it out, right? Make copies.
Print it out.
And how many did that? Need to say any more? That's one of the easiest questions on the test. And some of y'all are going to miss it because you're too lazy to print out what I told you to print out. I have no idea who printed them out and who didn't. But I know if there's, let's see, there's 20 people in here, probably 3 of y'all printed them out. All right, so let's move on. But I'm going to hear all kinds. Oh, I wasn't ready for the test. I wasn't ready for. You've had 3 weeks, almost 4. But I'm not going to say anything. So that's that question. All right. Then you'll see 3 or 4 of these on the test. Next question. That was 3.2. Let's see, I had a 3.3 down here. There's a 3.3. This is 3.3, number 3, number 8. And that's the same, that ain't the same. Wait a minute. That's not right. Must be this one. Nope. Okay, that's not pulling up the right question. Oh, I'm not clicking on it. Duh. There we go. 3.3, number 3 in the book, and number 3 online. Is it a test question? Yeah. Okay, let's go. It says all frequency distribution. So let's go to the frequency distribution. I don't know why they have it. Okay, first of all, we've got I don't know. They said you got to find you say you got to find a class Well, these classes are not correct. Wait a minute. Yeah, got to find the midpoint. So X is the midpoint. Let me blow this up for y'all. I'll let y'all look at everything. I don't know. Yeah. I'm on this question. There's 2 or 3 questions, test questions that can come from this question. Is that big enough for y'all? I'm not going to use all these. That's the lower class limit. And this is the upper class limit. And this, I don't know what this is. Oh, but you can't use this. This is not usable because this does not, they're giving you a quirky, they're giving y'all a quirky question. I don't know why this doesn't say 61 to 64.99 and why this, okay, this is right. This is not right. That does not, let me see what the question says. Because they're giving you a falsehood right off the get-go. Often frequency distributions are reported using unequal class widths because the frequencies of some groups otherwise be small and large. Consider the following data. Determine the class midpoint if necessary for each class and approximate the mean. All right, I'm just going to do the problem. I'm going to do it the way it's supposed to be done and the way I would want you to do it on the test. I don't know what they're doing. So this one is a frequency distribution, and I'm just going to delete this right here because it's false. That's falsehood. So I'm going to delete that. There. Now you got a legitimate question. So we all know what the formula says. What does the formula say? For frequency distribution, I can ask you the class width. I can ask you the class boundary. I can ask you the midpoints. I could ask you the mean and the standard deviation. And the mean is equal to the summation of f times x over n. And then the standard deviation is the summation n times the summation of f times x squared minus the summation of f times x quantity squared over n times n minus 1. And did we cover all this in the class? Did we cover the class width, class boundary, the midpoints, the mean, and the standard deviation? Yes, because I gave you these formulas. I'm just trying to head off some of these excuses that I'm going to hear after the test. All right. So what is class boundary? Somebody give me, I meant the class width. Class width, somebody. Okay, nobody's going to talk to me now.
Three.
What are you supposed to do to find the class width? Somebody tell me. Go look in your notes, because I know we covered it. What are you supposed to subtract for your class width?
2 consecutive lower class or upper class.
Good job. Somebody wrote it down. So give me 2 consecutive upper class or lower class.
The class width is 3.
65 is a lower class, and 61, 68, and 65. This is not right. 70, you cannot have a class width changing. 61 minus 65 is what? 4. 70 minus 68 is what? 2. This, you can't do this problem. What's 73 from 77? 4. This problem is not right. This problem cannot be done. I don't know why they even give y'all a problem like this. This problem is not statistically valid. The class widths do not what? Equal. Now you can find the midpoints, but the midpoints won't be correct. I'll find the midpoints. They're not going to be correct. The midpoint, 61 plus 64 divided by 2. And there's your midpoints. So write those midpoints down, but I wouldn't even do this problem. I would just say it's not even valid. I knew there was something wrong with this problem before we even started. You can't have 61 to 64 as a class and then put 61 and 64.99 as the, you can't do that. So there's your, let's see what they want. See, that's not even right. Look at there. You can't have a 495 and a 495 and 959. This is not right. Let's see what they want for the question. I hate when they do this. They give you a question that's not really valid and they expect you to know it. Okay, 62.995. Hold on. 62.995. 66.495. It's not going to let me punch it in, is it? See, we're wasting time on a question I would never put on the test because of their stupidity. I'm sorry, it's just ridiculous. All right, 66.495. 62.995. This is like giving you a car, telling you to take the brakes off and give you an old set of brakes to put on a new car. 66.495. See, this doesn't equal right here. The midpoint for 70 is 68.995. They're giving you a problem that's screwed up before you even start it. 74.995. Says round to 1 decimal place. Really? 78.99.78 would round up to 79. See, that's not even right. 74 would be 75. And see, this one would be 70.5. This one would be 69 or 67. This would be 66.5. And this would be 63. And if it comes out right, I'm going to be check. Yeah. Well, I didn't change. Oh, I didn't change that one. 66.5, there's that one. 69. Yeah, this problem. This problem is not valid. You cannot get what they're wanting with these numbers, especially that one. I would say just don't even do this problem. I'll give you credit for it on the homework, but don't even do this problem because all it's going to do is confuse you. This makes no sense whatsoever. Why would they even give you? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? They're giving you a problem that's not right to begin with. Does everybody understand that? See, 61 to 65 is a class width of 4. And then 65 to 68, that's a class width of 3. This one don't even have a class width. This is not a test question. I would never put this on a test. Does everybody understand that? Okay, so I'm going to move on. I can see why you sent that question. That question is not even valid. All right, here's one. I had another 3.3 down here. I thought I did. Okay, we don't. All right. Well, since we only had a little bit of time, I ain't got another question to go over. I don't have enough time to go over another question. So we will go over the test Wednesday, okay? That'll give you another couple of days to finish the homework, and we will go over the test Wednesday. And that way I can hear y'all belly aching Wednesday, right? So let me turn off the recording and turn on